marriage today. The vows you make will not create a marriage. Rather, a marriage is something that's done in your hearts and your minds. It's done by sharing yourself with love and loyalty, patience and perseverance, laughter and adventure. A marriage is created through learning when to speak and when to be quiet, by learning how to forgive, by making the important things matter and letting go of the rest. Marriage is a commitment for life and should not be entered into thoughtlessly or irresponsibly. With that understanding, Chad and Audrey, you guys wish to be married today?
Yes.
Perfect. So I'm going to get you guys to join hands, and you're going to repeat after me. And Chad, you're going to go first. I do solemnly declare.
I do solemnly declare.
That I do not know.
That I do not know.
Of any lawful impediment.
Of any lawful impediment.
Why I, Chad Garrett Motley.
Why I, Chad Garrett Motley.
May not be joined in matrimony.
May not be joined in matrimony.
To you, Audrey Virginia Johnston.
To you, Audrey Virginia Johnston.
Perfect. Audrey, you're going to repeat after me. I do solemnly declare.
I do solemnly declare.
That I do not know.
That I do not know.
Of any lawful impediment.
Of any lawful impediment.
Why I, Audrey Virginia Johnston.
Why I, Audrey Virginia Johnston.
May not be joined in matrimony.
May not be joined in matrimony.
To you, Chad Garrett Motley.
To you, Chad Garrett Motley.
Perfect. I want you guys to take a second and really look at each other. Remember this moment in time. Nothing is easier than standing here and saying these words, but nothing is more difficult than living them day to day. It is impossible to love somebody exactly the same way every day. Life happens, and in love, as in life, the only constant is change. So I want you to remember the vows that you say today for the days to come. Now we're going to say a short vow, and then you guys are going to have an opportunity to say some words to each other. Okay? So Chad, repeat after me.
Okay.
I call upon these persons present.
I call upon these persons present.
To witness that I, Chad Motley.
To witness that I, Chad Motley.
Do take you, Audrey Johnston.
Do take you, Audrey Johnston.
To be my lawfully wedded wife.
To take you to be my lawfully wedded wife.
Absolutely. You are my person.
You are my person.
I love you.
I love you.
Through the pressures of the present.
Through the pressures of the present.
And the uncertainties of the future.
And the uncertainties of the future.
I promise my faithfulness.
I promise my faithfulness.
As long as we both shall live.
As long as we both shall live.
Audrey. I call upon those persons present.
I call upon those persons present.
To witness that I, Audrey Johnston.
To witness that I, Audrey Johnston.
Do take you, Chad Motley.
Do take you, Chad Motley.
To be my lawfully wedded husband.
To be my lawfully wedded husband.
You are my person.
You are my person.
I love you.
I love you.
Through the pressures of the present.
Through the pressures of the present.
And the uncertainties of the future.
And the uncertainties of the future.
I promise my faithfulness.
I promise my faithfulness.
As long as we both shall live.
As long as we both shall live.
Wonderful. So you guys have chose to write and say vows to one another, and so you guys are going to do that now. Chad, you're going to go first.
Cool. Let me see how I'm doing here. Will I?
Sure.
Cool. Audrey, you are my best friend, my partner, and my personal laughing track. When I met you, I thought you were weird, but it was the kind of weird that I adored. You had an attitude that was charming, playful, and sarcastic, with a kindness that resonated with those around you, whether they were mutuals or strangers. You are shy, but not afraid to speak out, something I had always struggled with and worked towards by your lead. Your laugh is infectious and continues to be. You will catch the giggles off the smallest things and go on laughing for what feels like an eternity, yet it still makes me smile. I remember how our love grew as it started by giving you a daily hug in the halls, sitting together at lunch, and supporting me on the days I was sad. I remember seeing your eyes glow at our first banquet and how you would tolerate being seen with me, even though that night my outfit was rather atrocious. We were so shy, it was so awkward, but I will cherish that day that I realized just how much you meant to me. I remember going for walks in order to clear our minds when school was weighing us down, and you giving me kind words to cling to. I want to be what you have been for me. I promise to wipe away the tears of sadness, to bring tears of joy, and to comfort you in all of life's highs and lows. I promise to love you how you love me, with such patience, tenderness, and intensity. I promise to not take all the covers, at least not every night. I promise to love you more every day, to always be with you, even if things get hard. Together we can conquer the world, whether that be through playing games together or by putting acrylics on my hands. I will be there with you. I look forward to the days we'll spend together as we complete school and take the next step in our journey in life. You are my world. As long as we both shall live until death do us part, I will love you for all the days of my life.
Beautiful. Very good.
Okay. Chad. I think the moment I realized I actually did like you was at the banquet when Jody, Ayla, and Lauren all started teasing me while you were singing, and that you were singing specially for me. I was totally denying it, but secretly wished it was the case. Afterwards, they continued questioning me, and it became harder and harder for me to deny. We evolved from friends to best friends, and I realized my feelings and was happy to discover that you had felt the same way. Especially when I'd vent to you about my bad days and you'd give me those consolation hugs. From lunchtime walks around the lake to picnics and those long talks we had laying in the sun, we discovered ourselves as individuals as well as a couple. We began to grow up, experiencing college for the first time and how to become actual adults. We grew together and we learned together. And while tough times occasionally hit us, we always came back into our relationship ready to put in the work to overcome, refusing to let anything come between us, realizing that what you want in life comes with hard, dedicated work. You made me realize what I want within life, as well as what kind of person I want to strive to become for myself. With all the chaos and stresses and distractions in life, the only focus I long for is to be happy. You always try to find the good with all circumstances in life, and you have never failed to make me smile with your funny and dumb jokes, or a quick hug after a rough day. You are my happiness, and as long as I have you by my side, life doesn't seem less scary and stressful. I promise to love you unconditionally. I promise to encourage you to aim for things when you are unsure of yourself. I promise to work hard for our relationship and to hold you when times are tough. I also promise to get my actual driver's license soon and to not play too much Mary on this Trench when we go driving together. I promise to stay by your side no matter what life throws at us. I promise to hug you when one of those days happens to help you feel better again. I promise to constantly strive for happiness together as long as we both shall live.
Beautiful. Okay, we're going to sign the document here. So I'm going to get you guys to come over this way. You two can go first. Wait. So Chad, you're going to sign on number 10, please. Okay. Audrey, you're going to sign on number 24. You're going to sign on number 13 for me, please. So Chad and Audrey, you guys have both chosen to wear rings as a reminder of the promises that you made today. As you place the rings on each other's hands, consider that these are the hands of your best friend. These are the hands that are going to work beside you as you build a life together. And these are the hands that when you are old and regal, will still reach for you for comfort. So I'm going to get you guys to join hands. Chad, you're going to take this ring and put it on Audrey's finger. And you're going to repeat after me. Audrey, I give you this ring.
Audrey, I give you this ring.
Wear it with love and joy.
Wear it with love and joy.
As a daily reminder of my love for you.
As a daily reminder of my love for you.
You are the love of my life.
You are the love of my life.
And my very best friend.
And my very best friend.
Perfect. Audrey, repeat after me. Chad, I give you this ring.
Chad, I give you this ring.
Wear it with love and joy.
Wear it with love and joy.
As a daily reminder of my love for you.
As a daily reminder for my love for you.
You are the love of my life.
You are the love of my life.
And my very best friend.
And my very best friend. Perfect.
Alright. So Chad and Audrey, having pledged your love and commitment to one another in the presence of those here, and by the authority vested in me in the province of Alberta, I'm thrilled to pronounce you guys legally married. So you may kiss together for the first time as husband and wife.
First.